Anyways, I hope you guys can hear me now because okay, so let's talk about this. I was in the middle of talking about cam shows and pricing them and all that kind of stuff and saying how the standard is like 60 tokens a minute, but I've been charging 72 tokens a minute. And when I charge 72 tokens a minute, if I'm on there, if my minimum is 5 minutes, that's only 360 tokens. And so I say that to say it comes up to $18. And I was just thinking to myself, well, if I charge $30 for a video chat, why am I accepting less in token form? So I'm trying to get that to match. And so on Chaturbate, you can literally go to 240 tokens a minute. I don't know. I think 90 is pretty good. So let's see what 90 is. If you have 90 tokens a minute times 5 minutes, it's 450. That's still not $30. So the next one, 120 tokens. Oops, no. Sorry, I'm calculating. Okay, that is my price. So technically in token form, my price is 120 tokens a minute. Now, hear me out. So those guys are actually paying $60 because each token to the customer is okay, thank you. Each token to the customer is worth 10 cents, but to you it's only worth 5 cents. So some people, I don't know, price it how you want to price it. Me personally, sitting at 72 tokens has been working. I have been getting shows, but it's like, damn, that is not my price. So I'm gonna go up to 90 tokens a minute. Um, Minimum 5 minutes. If they want to spy, I have it at 42 tokens. You can move it down or up depending on how many people you want to spy. Sometimes I like giving a show. So like if someone's paying for their private show, other people can come in and spy and you don't see them, you don't know that they're there. They're just spying. I don't recommend going under 30 tokens a minute for spy cam, but I have mine set at 42. Which is about half. And what else? So I have it where couples, trans men, and women can come into my show. If you don't want other models coming in your shows, um, exit off women, but I just keep it one because people like to watch me. You can block your countries. I never geo blocked, but just to let you guys know, y'all can geo block. Oh, you can have your fan club. I'm gonna deactivate my Chaturbate fan club because honestly, people have bought it and I'm just like not posting consistently. Allow private shows, yes. Allow private show recordings. I allow private show recordings, and let me tell you why. It has brought customers coming back. I've had customers that had a private show with me like a year ago and then maybe they forget about me, whatever. And then they see that video that's saved right there on Chatterate and then they're like, fuck, I miss Paisley, and they come back and buy more. So I like having the recordings on. Oh shit. Where is my little, here we go. Okay. Oops. Okay. So that is with Chaturbate. Let me update my settings. And boom. Now let's go to Camsoda. Let me make sure everything's set up correctly. Okay, so when you go into your settings and privacy, kind of the same thing. You can geo block, which I don't do. You can allow men, women, trans couples have that. Private messages. You can allow PM from anyone. Users pay per message. Okay, I like to have it on paper message and I have it like really cheap. Just because if you're gonna PM me, I just need to know that you have tokens. I don't really care. Usually on Camsoda, they don't like on my free cams and Chaturbate and the PM, they try to have all these like long conversations. So I charge like 400, no, 360. That's what it is to PM me there. But on Camsoda, they really don't. They just ask like little quick questions. So I just don't charge that much. I like the way you work. Hey, oh, excuse me first. Why that song stuck in my head? Okay, so the next thing, tokens and show settings. I have my private on, my spy mode, and cam to cam. Guys, I fucking love cam to cam on Camsoda because the moment they share their screen, tokens are being charged. And that's freaking awesome. So let's see. My private show on Camsoda is 90 tokens per minute. Oh, we never talked about a minimum balance. So on Chaturbate, you had to have at least 500 tokens before you take me private. On Camsoda, the max is 250. So at least 250 tokens before you take me private. Spy mode is 30. Private shows are 90. On Camsoda, I offer a private show discount for my first hour. I just think that's a incentive. Like, hey, I'm here the first hour. You get a little discount. After that, it's the whatever the price is. Okay, share cam is 60 tokens a minute. Oh, I like this feature that they just added. I need to stir this up. Okay. We'll just kind of shake it. Share cam. Oh, public show recordings. That's what it is. So they just, I don't know when this got acclimated or came in like a few months ago, whatever. But anyways, I charge, I'm gonna go up. I charge 60 tokens a minute to do that. So what happens is, say someone tips me to twerk or to squirt or whatever in public, the guys have the option to record it and save it. I think that's a cool feature. It was 30 tokens. I moved it up to 60 because why not? What is this? Free traffic. Show me on dickratings.com. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. If anybody's on Camsoda, this free traffic, I never saw it. Okay, Snapchat. You can sell your Snapchat, but I don't because I give it away for free. I don't have a premium Snap. You can put your Amazon wish list. You can connect your Twitter, which let me connect my Twitter. If y'all hear that snoring, that's my dog in the background. Tweet when show starts. Show tweets on my news feed. Let's reconnect this. I want Paisley. And boom. Okay. So that's looking good. I have my hashtags saved, my media, buy media all at one price. I have I have a bunch of videos on Camsoda, and so I like this. They can just buy it all for one price, which is freaking awesome. Then you can sell your customs. Got that together. Enable Easter egg tip sound. Ooh, that's fun. the audio. Okay, cool. So now that was Camsoda. So on my free cams, you can't change prices. So it's 60 tokens a minute, and but you can encourage them to take you on a true private, and those are 90 tokens a minute. What else? Mini vids, Bonga. Let's go to Bonga. So Bonga is one of those platforms that I kind of just get on sometimes. Uh, I always rank high on Bonga, but all that leads me to believe, because I'm rarely on there, is that they don't really have that many people, or I don't know. But whenever I do get on Bonga and I'm actually on there for the week, I'm always in the top 100. Right now, it's just sitting at 157. But I did make some tokens this week from there, so maybe that's why I probably would have been at like 200 or 300. Dang, I got a lot of messages on here. We're just gonna mark them all as red because I'm not going through that. And set it up. So let's see. Bonga. Let's get on Bonga. Bonga is only worth 3 cents per token. So you really, really have to calculate that. Allow private chats. My private chats. You can make them whatever you want on here. That's what I like. 111 a minute. Price of spy, but it's called voyeur on here. We'll make that 60. Allow full privates. We'll make that 200. Allow group chats. Boom, 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 boom. And save. So Bonga is pretty easy, self-explanatory. Hey y'all. Okay. Now that I got everything set up, oh, I get some little hearts and shit. Okay. How y'all do that? This really needs to be stirred up. I don't feel like, usually I have a straw because I usually have a drink with a straw, but dang. Okay. Bonga, yeah. Their contest, see, that's a thing. I don't know what it is. I think it's pretty cool to win their contest because they give you extra money. As long as you place in the top 100 for the week, you get money. So, like I said, every time I'm on there, I rarely get on because they're only worth 3 cents. I need at least 5 cent tokens, but nonetheless, sometimes it's still cool. And I get a lot of guys from foreign countries tipping me, so that's cool. I'm fucking cold. Okay, maybe I'll get a straw one. Hold on. This motherfucker right here, knocked out snoring. He heard the sound. Gotta look around, gotta see what Paisley's eating. It's just a drink. Well, on both sides, the customer pays 10 cents per token. Is that what you get or what the customer's paying? And I never tried them. So Cam Model Directory, Strip Chat. I've never been on them either. I'm trying to get out of camming, so I don't want to add another camming site, but that's how I set those up. I'm actually about to get back on. I just, like I said, did a video chat, then decided to come on here. I farted in my video chat, you guys. How silly. Can y'all believe that? I was like, shoot, gotta keep going, gotta keep going. Um, mm-mm-mm. Luckily, what is that chemical that sets off in our brains to get us embarrassed? Because I rarely get that. And so I'm glad. I started my cycle like 5 or 6 times over the course of the past few years, literally during like a private or video chat. But I mean, it's human nature. Okay, so one thing I do like about Bonga, one of my favorite things on there is the auto DJ. So they can literally tip for your song like they would do on like Chaturbate, Camsoda, but you have to manually do it. On here, it automatically plays. Like they type their song in, it plays out loud for everyone to hear. I like that. It automatically does it. I wonder if there's a bot like that on like Chaturbate or something. I gotta go search. I want to take some time this next week to really, um, sorry, to really go over new bots. It's so many. I always tell y'all my favorite ones, but it's just so many to choose from. It really, really is. So I just kind of want to refresh it after almost 5 years. Maybe see what's updated, with some new bots that they have going that I can test out and see. Um, oh, this means I'm get some money because it's. Streammate can get you up to. I hope you don't be making all this damn noise during my shows. Streammate can get you up to 15 per gold. I've never worked for a non-token based campsite. And StreamMate, I don't know. Like, first off, why is my hair dried faster down here than it does with my actual scalp? It's so weird. But I've never worked for those. I hear really good things about StreamMate and I hear really bad things about StreamMate. So I don't know. I'm probably, like I said, I don't want to be on any more cam platforms because I'm going away from cam. That'll be counterproductive. Adding a new one. But then I don't know. Some people say it's very lucrative and others are like it's shitty. So I'm just gonna stick to what I know and what I like. Um yeah, that's true. But streaming also pops up on Pornhub and I just never knew if I wanted to be on there. Like, well, I told one person that they could put me on their Pornhub just to see how it did because I wanted to see, but again, it's not nothing like porn. Just a video of me changing or something. Um okay, so what I'm about to do is I'm about to get to work, unless you guys are telling me to be here. Cause I need to make some money. Um like I said, I'm still doing consultations, accepting them for the month of April. I have like 6 slots left. Um, mm, 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 mm. Check out my community board. Check out my community board. Can't stress it enough. Need some more engagement. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not doing that. Oh, I posted this YouTube. So, like I said, moving towards the end of this year, I don't plan on being on cam just because, first off, these glasses. I want to live stream on here more, more, more than what I do. Like, I want to put in hours like I do on cam. Plus, my live streams on here will only be for people who buy my YouTube memberships. Since I haven't launched my YouTube memberships, that's why my lives are free. But cannot stress to you guys enough, like my lives will only be for YouTube members. So there's that. Um, I got my podcast going. I want to get that YouTube channel monetized, plus put my podcast on Anchor, which will put me on like Spotify and like distribute my podcast in all these other platforms. Okay, I'll make some money today. So once I put my podcast on Anchor, like that shit's gonna get monetized very quickly. I had a couple friends on there to really like walk me through it and see like, so I definitely see where the money's coming from and how to get money quickly there. So I'll have my podcast, I'll have my podcast YouTube, I'll have this YouTube plus all the memberships on here. I'll still have all my sex work videos. Um, I mean, I'm just gonna do Paisley. I don't know what else to say. Like that's what I'm doing next. Paisley, just doing me. Just doing me. Okay. Well, it is 4:17 in the morning. Just came on here to give y'all some cam tips about private shows and toodaloo.